Hey guys, I'm looking at some different sectors that I think could outperform if this bill does indeed pass. And I'm looking at the defense sector first, which includes, Palantir obviously sold off hard on Friday. People are wondering, is this a buying opportunity? Obviously, we know this stock is way overvalued, but we're not in it for that, right? It's the most popular and most loved stock right now, I would say, in my opinion, out there on the market. So I do believe the dip will get bought. And with Trump trying to increase defense spending to 13% for 2026, that could only help, okay? So Big Bear AI is another one. It's worth playing, in my opinion. It's a spec stock. A lot of people think it could be the next Palantir, even though their financials are nowhere near that. I do think the new CEO, like you've heard me talk about, could right the ship, and they're growing internationally. They're getting into major U.S. airports with their biometric software. So it's not only, the military use, right, and getting contracts from the Department of Defense and the government in general, but it's also, commercial uses as well. And with them growing internationally, I like that. And if they keep narrowing their losses and they finally show improvement with revenue, then I think this stock's going to go. So that's why I like those, the defense sector, and those are two. Palantir, you could buy a tiny bit on the dip if you've been waiting to get in, I understand, but just have money, in case it goes lower, that you can DCA a little bit more. So dollar cost average is the best method. Same thing with Big Bear AI. I did notice Big Bear AI's stock held up all day on Friday. So it performed better than some other ones, obviously like Palantir, which, there's some profit taking going on. And there was something said by the CEO, Alex Karp, about privacy concerns, which is why Palantir fell. I forgot to mention that, okay? But Big Bear AI held up. They obviously have the partnership with Palantir as well. And anytime there's news about, an expanded partnership or anything else in the future, then I think the stock's going to catch a lift. So I like that one as a small cap play in the defense side. I'm also looking at the housing construction sector. So if you look at ITB, okay, this one has been beaten up all year long. So for 2025, it's been going down, and it looks like it's starting to do a reversal. It's right at support. So if you're interested, in like say Toll Brothers, or there's, other names obviously in the home construction space that you can look at. So I just wanted to let you know that looks like it could be doing a reversal if you check out the chart, okay? So I just wanted to point out those sectors, and obviously, home construction companies like Toll Brothers, they benefit when interest rate cuts happen. We all know that interest rate cuts are going to happen, whether it's under Powell or the next guy Trump appoints. Remember, he comes in, whoever he nominates or appoints, he'll be coming in May 2026. So if Powell doesn't cut enough by then the new guy will. And so that's why if you can hold for a while into, you've heard me say, into June of 2026, I think you're going to get rewarded with these interest rate sensitive sectors and stocks. So like I said, ITB, the housing area, biotech, right, will benefit when interest rate cuts happen. Financials benefit. A lot of stocks do, obviously, because you've heard me explain why. When interest rate cuts happen, it means companies can now raise capital at a lower rate than before, and they are able to save money, which they can use to grow their business, And obviously AI, we all know, is improving the efficiency of businesses by reducing labor costs, helping profit margins, and then also obviously increasing productivity with revenue. And that's why this is just amazing what's happening. I've been saying for so long, this is a once in a lifetime thing happening in front of our eyes. We can either hate on it or realize, AI is changing the world, okay? And so a lot of sectors that are benefiting, data centers, nuclear power, the list goes on. They're all in the Millionaire Maker portfolio, guys, ready to go and make a ton of money long-term. It's gonna be really fun to see where we're at, 5-10 years from now, guys. So, but anyways, and then interest rate sensitive stocks, I've talked about Upstart. We already know SoFi has gone on a nice run. That's can gap fill back into the 18s potentially, but it's already gone on a nice run. That one's overbought, okay? So you just got to be careful because a lot of these are at overbought status, but there are still ones that are not, right? There's always trades out there, and I'm going to let you know, guys, especially the ones that have fresh positive news, right? So momentum going up, and I'll be alerting you on those, guys. Remember, that's going out to members, so make sure to become a member before tomorrow, guys, because every day here I'm going to be posting a stock, the hot stock, high volume stock that you can play if you want.